Hey, what's up everyone? So I haven't been sharing my recent Funko Pop pickups with you guys because in my mind I'm telling myself that, I'm slowing down on collecting Funko Pops. Is it even worth sharing my hauls? But I was organizing some of the ones I hadn't worked into my pop room yet that I've purchased over the last 2 to 3 months, and it's kind of a lot. I think it's over 20. So I'll go through those with y'all, give you my thoughts on them, and take the really cool ones out and give you a 360 on this awesome custom table that I just got. It was made by JoMomma's Funko Grails. You can find him on Twitter and Instagram. I'll link his socials in the description if you're interested on getting one of these of your own, because they're really cool. I mean, look at this. And it's pretty thick, lots of layers, and man, it's hard to see on camera, but yeah, all these colors are on different layers and it's really amazing in person. So it's nice to finally have my own turntable to show off pops. And it's got my own logo on there, which I really love. It came out so much better than I expected, and I find myself staring at this thing a lot. But yeah, if you want one of your own, it could be smaller than this one. Just direct message him and work something out with him. He's pretty flexible. He's got his own 3D printer now. So the possibilities are endless. Alright, the very first pop I want to show you that I picked up, and honestly I think it's already in the running for maybe the best pop of the year, is this King Namor. Look how cool it looks. I'm actually going to take this one out of the box because it is one of the most detailed pops ever. Something kind of interesting about this one too, I've never seen this on any other pop, but it's got this little piece of foam here. Maybe because this is kind of a heavy pop, and this is kind of sharp here. So I feel like they put that in there to protect the box, so this doesn't poke through. Nice detail. But look at this guy. And it is a bobblehead, but super strong spring on it this time because it doesn't move much, which is cool because this is a really heavy head. But yeah, really awesome. Let's do a 360. And this is just a total show-stopping pop. Like, if you're an out-of-box collector and you put this pop in a row of different pops, he definitely steals the show, stands out with all those colors, that really intricate sculpt on the headpiece, the metallic paints. Just super nice. Really like this one. This one's going to be hard to beat, I think, for Pop of the Year, for sure. I also picked up a couple more MCU pops. That is the Green Goblin and Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Both metallic. Really nice set to have together. Also picked up a few X-Men. This is Nightcrawler. There's another one that's pretty cool where he's teleporting, but this reminds me, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is, of the very first time we see him. And it looks really cool. So happy to pick up a Nightcrawler. Also picked up a Longshot. I don't know how popular Longshot is, but I do feel that his miniseries, or 6 issues to it, I feel like that would make a really good movie, and Mojo is a really interesting villain, so I hope they eventually make that, even though it's a long shot that they will, right? And the pop came out pretty good, nice mullet. The paint on his eye, though, could have been a little better, the yellow one. And one more X-Men. This is Jubilee, and she came out perfect. Really like the way they did her powers, and the way her hair hangs in front of her sunglasses. That was really well done. Super accurate. She was a little hard to find. Of course, Walgreens exclusives are hard to find, and their shipping isn't the best. But she went up on the Funko Shop, and I got lucky with my Funko Shop order to get pretty nice boxes. But yeah, she sold out pretty quick. And I can see why. She came out really good, and it's a nice pop of color for your X-Men collection. having Jubilee in there. Also picked up a couple of chases. This is Chili and T-Boz. I have Left Eye's chase, so this completes my set. I got lucky to get Left Eye. I ordered one of her, and it happened to be a chase. These ones I had to purchase a little bit above retail, but I got them both for $40 shipped, which is very cheap for Chase Funko Pops. And I do think this makes a nice little set from the Waterfalls video, where they turn into water. That's why they're blue like this. Pretty old school. I think if you didn't grow up in the 90s, I don't know how popular TLC is now, but I think it's a nice little set to have, and for 40 bucks shipped, not bad. I also really liked this new Walt Disney with drawing. Nice idea. I like that it's black and white, and I like this satiny finish that Funko gives these Disney 100 boxes. It's a nice little touch, and of course the foil stamping is nice too. Something a little extra special for this. But yeah, I like the fact that he's black and white, and the little drawing came out really well. And to go along with him, this half black and white Mickey with the color on one side. Really a cool idea. A little weird looking, but I like these two together. I think they look nice. One more Disney Pop. Pretty sure I just had to get my order to a certain threshold to not pay for shipping. So I got this one, but he actually came out pretty nice. I like the scale of it. He's smaller, and they added, you know, some of this stuff like this shell and everything. I think that's a good idea to not just have like a really big Sebastian so it looks funny with your other Pops, because he is a tiny character. So I kind of like this half-sized Pop version of him with a nice little base and just a regular box. Good idea, good execution. Yeah, pretty nice if, you know, you like The Little Mermaid. Also got this metallic Caraxes from WB Shop. I had never ordered from them, so I was a little nervous, but luckily he came in okay. It's not perfect, but he came in okay. I did see a lot of people got damaged ones. I just got really lucky. But I do love this metallic finish on him. The pop could have been better. The neck needs to be longer because it's about as long as the other dragon from this show. Cyrax, I think is the name. It's still cool, but I think the neck could have been longer. I think that was a little lazy because I'm pretty sure they're just using the same body. The head's a little different though. But the metallic eye looks really nice. I think the Target one, for Target Con or whatever, isn't metallic. It's still cool. Still kind of hard to get. This one shot up in price quite a bit. I think to try to get him on the secondhand market now is about 60 bucks. Because he did sell out pretty quickly. But yeah, he's cool. And I do feel if they don't make another one, that this is going to be a future grail for sure. And from another great HBO show, it's Tony Soprano with the duck. I just noticed that this one doesn't have the Amazon sticker on it, which is fine. Because, yeah, this was an Amazon exclusive. I ordered this one from the Funko shop. Doesn't have a sticker, but honestly, the Amazon sticker is so ugly to me. It's ugly. And it covers up the duck. So, I kind of like that it doesn't have one. But yeah, from the first season, maybe not as exciting as some of the other seasons, but it is a very memorable storyline, and Tony in the bathrobe with the newspaper itself is cool, and he does have a cigar as well, but nice little inclusion of having the duck as the pop buddy here. I also picked up this Peter Pan and Peter Pan's Shadow 2-pack, which is, honestly, it's just the same pop, right? Just colorized as a shadow. So, you know, it's the same mold. Maybe they could have reversed it, but reversing, you know, I think they still have to get a new mold to have this be reversed and shadowed or whatever, but it's such a symmetrical looking design anyway that I think this is a great idea for a repaint. And it's a 2-pack, which is nice. So to me, it's a good idea. This is if they are going to repaint something, I think this is the way they should do it. It's really cool. Also picked up another chase. I think this is my only black and white chase. My favorite Ninja Turtle is Raphael. I got this one through a trade with Franklin McGinnis. He does the Funko News. Traded him some sodas for this guy. Yeah, pretty cool. I do like the way that turned out. Wish they would have made him black and white on the box, though. Little lazy not to. Can very easily just make that black and white as well. But it's a cool chase. Got this Harley Quinn with her championship wrestling belt. Really cool. It's from one of the comics that I haven't read, but I like wrestling. I like Harley Quinn. I like this particular head. Great idea. I didn't realize it was a PX Previews. New sticker on there commemorating their 40 years, I guess, of Diamond Distributions. Kind of cool. But yeah, good idea. I've always said that these DC superheroes boxes are a little boring, a little plain. They could be better. But yeah, from one of the comics, it would be nice if they actually had the comic it's from back here. But yeah, another Harley Quinn for the collection. And another really nice Harley Quinn that I also feel is one of the better pops of the year so far. I know it's only February, but this is really nice looking. I'm actually going to take this one out so we can take a better look. And here she is. Super, super nice. This would look great out of the box on your desk. Really love that she's on the Joker card. Great idea. This one I'm not sure if it's from anything in particular. It's the animated series version of her. Love that they made her squinting a little bit. Love that they gave her the mallet. That could be a little straighter. No big deal. No card back. You know, it'd be silly anyway because you don't see that. Would have been nice though. But yeah, she looks really cool. And you see what I mean about this pop looking great outside of the box. I think it's one that would be good for someone that's not necessarily a Funko Pop collector, that you can give them as a gift. And I think they would like having this like on their bookshelf, their desk, something like that. It's really a great idea, and it came out really nice. Picked up this Ben Kenobi in this pop art style. I really do like the way these Star Wars ones are turning out. See how they put the actual comic book on here. I wish they would do that with the DC ones as well. But it looks really cool. I guess he was the first one to have a purple lightsaber. It's stylized, of course. But yeah, it actually looks kind of nice. I'm not going to pick them all up. I did order this one from Target. Target's shipping is hit or miss. And I think this one was pretty abundant in store. So maybe I should have waited to try to get it in store. It's got a little nick there. A couple of dings here and there. Nothing major. It's for my personal collection anyway. But yeah, I really like the way this guy looks. I'm going to take this one out too because it's just a really interesting style and I think Funko does it really well. Something Funko does with these ones is add an insert. I think it makes the whole presentation look so much nicer when they have these inserts, especially if you're an inbox collector. But here he is. Looking pretty cool. Just not an easy thing to pull off. Like, I'm actually surprised that it looks as good as it looks. This could have looked horrible. But to me, this is more of what, like, I think about when I think about art series. Even though these aren't art series, but this is nice. Just a really, really nice paint job. This is the kind of stuff I like with repaints as well. It's something creative, like this guy. Looks cool from every angle. And lastly, I picked up this Easy E-Pop. And this one's for charity. Charity in Compton. You can pause it to read it. But yeah, they picked a really good look for Easy E. Instantly recognizable with the Compton, the hair, you know, the outfit. Looks just like him. The only thing I don't like about the Pops with a Purpose is that I think this is enough, right? Just put the little heart here. you don't need this heart too. Or, there's 3 hearts on this. Make that regular, either put a heart here or just the one little heart there. I think that would be the best. Just a heart there. But having all 3 is a little overkill, and it's honestly a little weird to have Easy E with all these little hearts and stuff. It doesn't make you think about Easy E, right? But anyway, it's a good one. I think people might be snoozing on this one a little bit because the common Easy E didn't come out too long ago. He's already around $40 to $50 on the secondhand market. So I feel like this one, once it sells out, might shoot up like that too. Maybe not as fast. And who knows how many they made, because I believe Funko is donating $10 from each sale, which is nice. They didn't, well, at least that I can remember, they hadn't really announced how much they're actually giving. This time they did, which, $10 from each sale is a lot. So that's cool. Just wish it didn't have all the hearts. But just saying, don't sleep on this one if you like it. His common shot up in price quite a bit. Alright guys, that was my haul. A lot of pops for a guy that's slowing down on collecting. Let me know if you have any of these. A few of them have been a little tricky to get, but not impossible. And thanks again to JoMomma for this incredible table. I love it.